There is one more technique that squeeze play tutorials tend to teach, even though it is exceptionally rare and I have never even thought to try doing it at the table. It's called transferring the menace. It got this name from folks in the UK who tend to call threat cards menaces when performing a squeeze. It is a slightly misleading name because the thing we are really transferring is the guard card rather than the threat card or menace. But that's what people call it. Before we learn how to transfer the menace, consider this no-trump position with the lead in our hand. Do you see how to take the rest of the tricks? Pause the video now if you need more time. And now that you have finished planning, we'll continue. Hopefully you figured this one out without much trouble. The two major suit queens are the threat cards or menaces, guarded by the two kings. East is a busy opponent, so condition B is satisfied. We have 4 winners in 5 remaining tricks for condition L. The heart threat is upper of the busy opponent for condition U. For condition E, the squeeze card is going to be a diamond in our hand, and we have entries to the other hand in both threat suits. This means we should play one of them early as a Vienna coup. If we play the spade first and use the heart for condition E, we're going to run into the UE exception and won't actually satisfy blue. So the way to play this is instead to cash the ace of hearts as the Vienna coup. Then get back to our hand in diamonds and play the squeeze card. If East discards the king of hearts, we can claim, and otherwise they'll discard a spade and we can run the spades to take the rest. If you've seen my previous videos, this should all be review. However, what would happen if we swapped the opponent's heart holdings? Now, we can't satisfy condition B because West is guarding hearts, but East is guarding spades. Is there anything we can do this time? The answer is yes, we can transfer the menace. This is done by leading the queen of hearts out of our hand. If West ducks, we've got the rest of the tricks. If West covers it, we win the ace, and now we can satisfy blue against East, who is guarding our 10 of hearts with their jack. We have transferred the menace, or threat, from the queen of hearts down to the 10. But more importantly, we have transferred the guard from the king in West's hand to the jack in East's hand, thereby creating a busy opponent when there wasn't one previously. To summarize, transferring the menace is useful when condition B is not satisfied but the rest of blue is. We force one opponent to cover our threat card with their guard, but we have another threat card below it, with another guard in the other opponent's hand which will satisfy condition B. Despite how popular transferring the menace is in squeeze play tutorials, I have never encountered a situation where I actually thought to try it at the table. I suspect it is exceedingly rare. However, I will provide a link to a board that Pete Hollins played, in which he transferred the menace in order to perform a strip squeeze. He considered this his best played hand of the entire year. If you've ever transferred the menace successfully, please leave a comment below with a link to your board. I would like to see your examples.